Morning. I don't know what day it is. Day in March. I can actually find out. It is March 26th. It is a Thursday. And today was the second day I did the Minimalist program by Brian Alsrew. I think I am pronouncing his name right. But I like the program. I like all the stuff you can get done and how quickly you can get it done. I like that it's pretty like self-regulating. You don't really have a RP or percentage to hit or anything like that. But I could see how something like this would be like super easy or super quick if you were making it up on the spot. But following a program or not being used to it yet, I feel like I'm constantly checking and being like, okay, what reps am I supposed to? Because it changes rep schemes every single time, and then you're supposed to move up in weight. So if you're like new to it, it's quick because you're on the clock. But I like during my the log session, I was supposed to only rest for 90 seconds. I sat down, I started tracking all my weight. And maybe it's because I'm doing it in an app instead of just like writing it in a notebook or something, or writing it on the piece of paper that, because I'm flipping between like my workout tracking app, and then I have the PDF in my Apple bookshelf. I don't know, the e-reader app that Apple has. So I'm constantly going back and forth between the two and looking, but it was like I sat down and tracked my weights, and the time was up, and I didn't even put more weight on the bar because like I'm trying to get my bearings and what I'm even doing. So I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it and tracking too much. But I got set up it's a 3-day week program. So another thing probably is instead of using a barbell, I used a log, which takes a little bit more time, in my opinion, to set up. But I got all set up for the bench press session because they clump overhead and bench press on the same day, because it's like, I think it was made for a 4-day, but then he condensed it into a 3-day for people. So I'm almost considering just going and getting the 4-day one. I know it'd be probably pretty easy to just separate, but I like him. He seems like a cool guy, and they're only like $25. So, and me and my wife use them, well, sometimes. So, because I don't think I could have done probably, like I got set up, maybe 5 minutes early on recording this. No, not really. Maybe a little early on recording it, but it was like, this was gonna be my warm up. I was probably gonna have like at least 2 warm up sets of everything, and then go into the actual working set, possibly. See, that's, again, I don't know, because it's like, I couldn't even tell you, because I think bench was supposed to be heavy. I think maybe starts at 6 reps. So maybe, yeah, probably two sets, because then it would get me to like, I don't know, 205, and then I could do that for 6. It's supposed to be a heavy day, and I already did log, and I'm not feeling like my best right now, so it's probably two warm-up sets. So we're talking like 5 minutes, maybe, to get done with those 2, and then by that time it would be right now, and then I would have 4 sets left. Plus I gotta go take a shower, I gotta record this, I gotta make sure everything's ready for going to work, so it's like, it just pushes it out too late. I did start working out late, so I need to get better at doing that, but yeah, it's gonna take a little bit, I think, for me to get get in the swing of doing all of this. It's a decent amount to set up, especially when you're setting up 3 different exercises and when they're new. Like I have a Russian twist with it, and I don't know how I feel about them. I've never really done them. I used to do them like back in college when it was like the cool thing to do on like a decline bench. So I don't have anything against them. I don't have anything for them. I feel like they're uncomfortable because my butt hurts on the ground. It's like my tailbone digs into the ground. But it's like since I don't know what weight to use. I'm gonna be super out of breath, so I figured like 10 pounds. And then I need something to hold my feet down. So dumbbells. But I don't know, it's just like all the little thinking that I wouldn't have to do if I was just winging it. But I don't know. But I think I'll come back out tomorrow. It's all set up now. I'm not gonna touch it. Ready to go in the morning. And that might be something that I try doing too, is just reviewing it the night before, getting it set up, and then going from there. So, because now that I know I want to use the log for overhead press days, I'll just get the log ready. So, something about the log though, it is the rackable log from Titan. And it's like my last rep would feel like okay, like I wasn't like super panicky. But then when I would go to like re-rack the log and it would hit weird and it felt like it would get stuck, then my heart rate would jack up. Because it was like, oh no, it's gonna fall or whatever, even though it had the safety, so it wasn't a big deal. But yeah, it was just kind of stupid. I think maybe next time I'll just use the safeties and start off a little bit lower. Maybe, I don't know, that might interfere with the dip. Because it's only, I mean, you only got like that much of the rackable portion of it. So, but overall, I mean, it's a fun workout. And it does move you through quick. You don't have a lot of time to sit and think and whatever. So for somebody who's looking for something like that, that's great. But coming out here not overly caffeinated, pretty tired still, moving slow. It's actually not that bad. It's finally warming up. It's 49 in the garage right now. Normally it's like 30. So I came out here to feel it because I'll turn on the heaters. When I turn on the heaters, it gets to like 35 typically, maybe a little bit more, not often, depends how cold it is. When it was really cold, it was like the warm was 30, otherwise it was like in the 20s. But so it's not bad, it's warming up, so that'll help with moving quicker. But another surprising thing, the halos, I've never really done those either with the plates. They felt really good on my shoulders though, but after doing the log, they actually they burn pretty good. So I'm glad I chose a lighter weight, because like when I was doing them for the warm up, I was like, this isn't gonna do anything. And then after the log, it really does do something even at a lighter weight. So just made my shoulders feel nice and healthy, because when I failed in the video, you'll see I failed the 3rd rep of the log on my last set, and I kind of like, I take a second, I get it back, and then I press it again, and I had to like catch it because I felt really unstable and shaky at the top, but it started to go back, and I felt my shoulder, like when you're doing overhead and you catch it back, and it kind of feels like you just jacked your shoulder up. It kind of felt like it was going to be like that, but it wasn't. It felt okay. I took a step back earlier enough, but I think a lot of it had to do with my shoulders being nice and warm because of the halos. So that's cool. But anyways, I don't know. I'm gonna stick with it. Obviously, don't have the best track record for that, but I like it. I like the 3 days a week. I'm getting a lot done in school. I'm a lot less stressed out during the week. because I'm like, I can sleep in a little bit. My only lifestyle change that I need to do now is me and my wife got into an anime, and I've seen it before, but it's been a while. So it's like we should only watch like one episode, but we're watching like 3 every night when the kids go to bed. And then it's Jujutsu Kaisen, so it's pretty intense, especially season 2. But so we're both like laying in bed, like wide awake, just because of like how thrilling it is. Just kind of need to have some sort of a buffer in there where we just like read or something like that. So, but almost done with season 2, and I haven't seen season 3 yet, so it's going to be kind of hard to adjust that, honestly, because I want to finish season 2 so next week I can watch season 3. I don't know. But that's the one thing I need to change. So tomorrow morning, again, come out here, I'll do the bench. But that's it. Now I'm just rambling and I gotta take a shower. So, all right, have a good one. Bye.